Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Yakko Capital, where we look at BSV all the time, every time. Let's go. It's been a while since I made my last video, and I've just been working on this wallet, YakkoCapital.com, which is same as the YouTube channel name, and basically trying to start a brand with it. And it's a wallet for the general folk, so they'll just sign up, send, receive. What's your address? What's mine address? Here you go. Addresses, copy address, guide to send coins. Addresses, amount of coins, message, and you send it, and then just the profile. Then he'll have an advanced feature for all the people that want more advanced stuff. And I'll also include the mnemonics. I think that's very important for people to have. Money Button has it, which is very important. I don't know if Handcash has it, which I think is important in case you lose your account, then you can't access it. Which is another thing with TDXP. If you can't access your mnemonics and you can't access your wallet, I don't know what you're going to do if something happens, or if the wallet goes down, the website goes down. How are you going to access your address if you don't have the mnemonics, right? Because you can always get the private key from the mnemonics, but if you don't have that, how are you supposed to get it? Anyways, another thing I've been watching is this channel, the Bitcoin Math. He's really good, and he's a BSV guy, and he explains it like he goes into detail, and the detail he goes into, it's nothing like I've seen. So if you go here, he'll explain how many private keys there are. Their n to the 1 is something stupid, and it's very interesting. So go through it if you want. I'm just sharing this in case someone does want to learn more about it. Like, you know, when you're at home, you're chilling out, and you feel like learning something, give this guy a try. You will not regret it. Like, it's good, and he has all these little animations here or whatnot, little cartoons, and he does his computer. It's really good. He's really good. Give him a like and show him some love, because he only has 203 subscribers, which is a lot more than mine, but still give him some love. Other than that, BSV's been down. BSV BTC, BSV USD, it's just been a bunch of crap. But one thing I wanted to show you is how right now we are in the Whychoff Accumulation phase. At least that's what I believe. And it's interesting to see that, because if we look at the highs, 199.30, 198.30, so this is a higher high than this one, okay? And so usually in Whychoff, that 6th one reaches the 4th wave. So that's very true if that's the case, because at the high is 199.3 and the high here is 198.57. So it's still working out. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is Whychoff. It comes down like that. So let's see if it goes 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, something like that. 4, 5, 6, 7, and it goes. Okay, I might have the counts wrong, but you get the idea. And this is what I think we're at right now. We're at 7, and 7 did make a lower low than the 5 and everything else. So that's what it's about. And then I think it's going to shoot off. If I go to the daily, it's probably a little easier to see, but that's what it looks like right now. And another thing I want to show you is the weekly MACD and what's going on. Okay, if you come here and you look at this high here, which is the all-time high, okay, and then we had not an all-time high, but the MACD was stronger than that. You see the divergence here. This MACD is higher than this MACD, but this is lower than this one, and then it reversed. Makes sense. And then what you have here is, as it came down, okay, as it's coming down, you have this low here, and it's the highest of the MACD. The bars, they're right there. And then it continues to make lower lows, but the MACD isn't as low as this. And that makes sense, because this is coming from a high, but this is chilling out here. But that's what happens. The divergence happens because it's not such a big drop from where it was over here, but over here it was. So that's the divergence we're looking at. And just to draw it out, it's like this is going down. And this is going up. Okay. And if I'm going to go to the daily, okay. So the daily, if we pull this up a little bit, and you'll have this keeps going down, like it's on a slope. You can see that even if you look at the slope EMA 130, it's down. It's not, it hasn't been up. So that means the slope has been going down. That means this has been going down, right? But then you look at the MACD here and it's been going up, right? It just continues to go up. And even though it's making a lower low here, it's nowhere reaching that. Which you could say, yes, this was a bigger drop than this. But that's the point, is that because this isn't that, it's running out of steam. So it's basically bottoming out. And that's an important thing to look at, right? MACDs are important, and our slope is just hanging out here in this area, right? It's at negative 0.6. When it was before, it was much, it was negative 1 or something, negative 1.5. So going from there, back in the day, if you were watching my videos, we put our Fibonacci's from here, and we went up to here, right? Because that was our low and our high. And look where we came about. So it's been very important to notice that this was our low. This was, I mean, not the lowest low, but it was the high here and then the low. So we made a new low here by itself, like away from all this noise after making a high. And then it went on an exponential rise, and then it came down. So we drew from here to here, and we watch it touch there, bounce there, bounce off there, bounce off there, follow this line, get near here, and then just keep following this, right? The base, which is the one from here we drew. And then it touches down here, which is a flash drop, and then it's coming here again. We have the Fibonacci coming at 1.272, okay? We have the MACD divergence here coming through, which is a long divergence, a big one, from 2021 April until now, so it's almost a year, okay? And we have just much more picking up in BSV in terms of transactions and everything else around the BSV ecosystem. And then we have the Whychoff Accumulation, which is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and which is this right here. Okay. But here's the important thing that you need to notice, is that if we do a comparison with, let's say, XRP USD with a new price scale, so the price scale is going to go here, because I don't want it to go here, they're different prices. And we move BSV on the side a little bit. Okay. It's following XRP. It's following the market. Nothing's changed. It hasn't decoupled. Okay. It follows BTC as well. It hasn't decoupled. The market is not there yet for decoupling. There's still time. So don't get your hopes up for the price to go to 600, 700 anytime soon. It might take a year or more, right? The best thing you can do is try to build on BSV, which is what they've been saying. I think that's why Craig and everyone else has been saying that. Just build, build, build. And if you don't know how to dev, then make it a side project. I'm trying, but it's tough. I'll tell you that. There's more research development in terms of coding, programming, than there is in writing the code, because you have to research it everywhere, and there's everywhere has an opinion or a solution. There's a million ways to do something. Okay. And then you get stuck. And when you get stuck on something, it might take a day, it might take a week, it might take a month. You might have to pay somebody to do it, or ask online or whatnot. But anyways, that's the deal. And this is XRP, which is the other one being sued by the SEC, which everyone knows about that. Many people hate XRP in the BSV community and in the BTC community, Ethereum community, like Vitalik and all those guys, they hate XRP because they're going with the banks. BSV is also trying to go with the banks and with the government and show the truth. So they have that in common, but BSV tech is obviously superior to the XRP tech because XRP is not really the blockchain that was intended to be in terms of decentralization and just the world can mine it, right? Whoever chooses to mine it, if they have the money, they can do it. Whereas XRP, they pick validators, some in Japan, USA, England, wherever they want, their banks, they run a validator. So it's very different, but they have the same thing going in terms of they want to work with the banks and the government. I can put something else here, but that's gonna waste your time. Anyways, going from there, I noticed something interesting. We'll check out Whychoff Accumulation. That's pretty cool. It looks like that, and then when it bounces off, eventually it touches here and it just goes. So check that out. I don't know how far it'll go. Maybe it'll go to 700, 800, who knows. Why not? But another thing I found interesting was Hector Lopez. He posted this. Norway Central Bank is considering Bitcoin SV as a solution for a CBDC. So I went to find it. It gave me a PDF. It's 2021. So NR1, I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's November or something. So I went to the bank and Norwegian bank, and I hit the translate so I can find it. And I came down here. So this is what it is. April 2021, Digital Central Bank Peng J. I don't know what that says, but they're calling it DSP. So instead of us is DC, but they call it DS because Central was in this. I don't know. Anyway, so I click on it, I go in, and this is it. And then I get the PDF, which he got. So let me click on the PDF. And if you open it here, here's the PDF, and you get the same PDF, NR1, 3, which is the one that he posted. And I have it retweeted on mine. Okay, right there, Digital Central Bank. And it's right here. But I can't read it because it's in it's not in English. It's very tough, and I can't translate it. I don't have that feature on the PDF. I don't know why. I guess there's no such thing. So anyways, I went on Google Translate, and I just posted it in here. I copied this part. So let's see. It's on page 42. So this one right here, if you go to it. So when you hit Bitcoin, there's only 4 finds. Ethereum, Bitcoin, which is on the 4.1. And then you have Bitcoin there. So I guess it's referencing something. And then there's your Bitcoin SV. Okay. So I copied this. I actually copied it from up here. But anyways, I'm going to show you this part here. So here's what it says. When you scroll down, here's your BSV, right? I searched for it. So in several cases, the actors have gone through technical solutions and argued that they can fulfill the characteristics or help to fulfill the characteristics. Many of the actors have argued for solutions that are completely or partially based on DLT technology. It's funny that they say DLT technology. It's distributed ledger technology. So this T is technology. I don't know. Some have argued that DSP can be added as one digital central banking, like money, as one program, smart contract on an open blockchain such as Ethereum or Bitcoin SV. So I guess they've argued that they can do smart contracts on Ethereum or BSV. And again, they're just arguing, considering, blah, blah, blah. They're making their point. While others have recommended using private variants of the open ones blockchains such as Ethereum or Bitcoin. Some players also have views on how to establish consensus mechanisms that open that so that more players can participate in the validation of transactions at the same time as Norges Bank retains control. It's not that huge. It's not a huge deal. Then I looked online if Jimmy's met with these guys, and I don't think he has. But maybe it'll develop into something important. And it'll be good, but till then we don't know. I just thought it was interesting. It's good. Don't get me wrong, it's really good that they're making it up there, but them listing Ethereum as a possible solution is kind of stupid. That means they don't know what they're talking about, the tech. So a lot of misinformation out there, and if they can, if the courts and the patents can help BSV be the real Bitcoin. So I'd like to hear like this from Crypto Rebel SV, that the world, Bitcoin, like, and then their BTC and the Trojan horse. If this happens, it's set. We're lit. Like it's good. We're going. The price will just, you know, the transactions itself will speak for itself. So in the meantime, there's not much we can do. I mean, if this is going to go lower, we have to go down here to 1.618. That's not going to negative 34. The lowest is going to go is probably 45 or something. The next one is, yeah, 69, 65. Yeah, it's not going to go down to lower down here. It doesn't make sense. Okay, it can't. It's impossible. So we're almost at the bottom now. That's what I would say. If you look at this and you got this drawn out here, the Fibonacci, that's your bottom, 1.272. If it goes lower than this, probably 65. This one right here, because that was a pretty big body. This is a big support line, so I don't think it's going to go any lower. If it does, have that 20% around, you know, 25% around to put in. And if it 56, 58 is where I got in originally in 2019, 2018, yeah. So it's back down to where it was. And if it does go down to there, we're so close to there that anything you buy here, you're gonna make a killing in the future. That's what I believe. So I'm pretty good in here with my decision, and I'm just looking to see if it goes any lower. It's at 90. If it goes to 40 or 50, it's a bargain. It's a steal. If it breaks through here, and if this flash crash is holding the price here, it's good. If it's holding it, right? It's holding it right now, but I don't know how important this wick is. This wick is just popped up out of nowhere one time. So if this holds up here and it's the actual final 7, we might see something happen like where it'll basically do this. Okay, and usually this happens, so it'll go up and then it'll fight for it. It'll come back down, it'll go up again, it'll chill out here, and then it'll go off. Okay, and even then, once it goes off, it'll go off and then come back down, test this support here. Because if you look at the Whychoff Accumulation, that's what it does. If it comes back around, dips down, or even if it goes up from here, it dips back down, goes up, dips down near here, goes up, dips again, and goes. And nothing goes up in a straight line. You're not going to see up straight, down straight. You're going to see it trying to hover around. And if you want to make some trades, go ahead, sell up here, sell at this line. But this is the channel we're in right now. Okay, this is the channel we're in, so you can buy low here, sell up here, and it's tough to do. You have to have stop limits, buy limits, short, okay, take profits, and you play the game. But you never go all in. You go 50%, highest you go 75, but you always have something on the side. And that's what I do, okay? Everybody's entitled to do what they want to do. So anyways, that's what it is. I might grab some of this some more. One thing I wanted to mention with the TDXP app is this is my hand cash, so I'm just checking it out here. Be careful with using one wallet. I've had issues where I couldn't access my wallet through TDXP. And when I hit them up, they were asking me, hey, we can close all your positions if you want. If they close all your positions, you will get all your money in your wallet with those closed positions. So when you open positions on TDXP, what you want to do is you want to go to more and you want to set a take profit. Set up a take profit. So even if you cannot access it or something happens, whatever happens, and you're just investing long term, leave some money in your balance so that they can take their fees, their holding fees, which is that percent. But put a take profit so that even if you cannot access your wallet, something legally happens, whatever. If you're trading outside of a jurisdiction that they can support in or whatnot, leave that wallet, don't touch it for long term, so that when your take profits do hit, you get the money in your wallet. Then you got your wallet with your mnemonic codes if you do, or if you don't, you can just use the other wallets, Hand Cash, Relay X, and all that. I believe they have mnemonics, but just double check that you have them, or Money Button, and then you get your money there, because TDXP is using basically, I think, like a smart contract or something to hold your trade, so that if they close it, it goes to your wallet. You don't have to access TDXP. So if it take profit hits, TDXP will release your money depending on how much there is in the pool, and then from there they just keep releasing until you get it all into your wallet. So protect yourself and put a take profit, because there's laws and regulations that are coming out that might mess with your money, and no one wants you to mess with their money or with your emotions, right? So keep your emotions and your money in check and you'll be good. Other than that, thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share with your friends, and I'll catch you on the next one.